Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that if you can avoid the major sins, we will forgive you your minor sins and let you enter Jannah. Approximately, there are 70 major sins with different degrees, but then only 13 is mentioned in the Quran and the Hadith. The 13 major sins are as follows. It says that 1. Associating partners with Allah. That is, if you worship any other apart from Allah, or you worship Allah and then you worship other gods. That is, associating with partners with Allah is one of the major sins. And then the second major sin is mistreating your parents, mistreating one's parents. That is, pouring insults and doing any other things that's what is hurting their heart and make them get angry at you. The third major sin is false witness, which also implies lying. When we lie about seeing somebody doing something, that is what false witness is, one of the third major sins that is mentioned in the Quran and in the Hadith. The fourth one is murder. Murder, that is killing our fellow human beings. The fifth major sin is sorcery, that is doing magic, going to the juju, doing any other thing that is related to magic and sorcery is also a major sin in the Quran and in the Hadith. The sixth major sin is consuming the wealth of others, especially orphans. If you consume the wealth of orphans, a wealth that does not belong to you, especially the wealth of orphans, is considered as one of the major sins. The sixth is riba, as we now know as interest. That is riba. Interest is also one of the major sins. The eighth sin is a person leaving the battlefield. This really does not apply to us in this modern Ghana. But then, if you leave a battlefield, for instance, when there is a battle between the Muslims and the disbelievers, and then when it says charge, that is, they are all supposed to fight each other, and then whilst on the battlefield, you leave your fellow Muslims there. That is the fear. You run away. You leave the battlefield. It's considered as one of the major sins